Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Social Sofa, episode 6. I'm bringing you an absolutely amazing superstar in network marketing. She's been in the business 10 years. We're going to get her on for a double live now. The amazing Paula. Now, I'm going to pre-warn you, we could have some techno issues tonight because I am currently carrying a curse for smoothly bringing people on. So there we go, let's get her an invite out. So for those of you who don't know what the Social Sofa is, this is a behind the scenes of network marketing, okay? This is not an opportunity call, this isn't about the products. Hey babes, this is not about the products, this is behind the scenes. So this is the kind of things that you won't hear on an opportunity call. This is like the juicy gossip. So if you've ever sat there and wondered about people who do network marketing, this is meeting the people behind the scenes. I'm going to try and invite Paula again. I hope everyone is enjoying. Hey Lucy, I hope everyone is enjoying the summer holidays. I hope the kids are not driving everyone mad. Mine have been quite good, touch wood. I have just booked a 3-week holiday from the 15th to the 2nd. But obviously you will still be seeing me on my socials. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing here we go. Adding. Welcome! That was smoother than I thought.
It didn't work on my laptop. I tried my laptop first, but it wouldn't show me the invitation. So I'm on my phone.
That's what I said. I was expecting a techno problem tonight, but that was nice and smooth. So Paula, thank you so much for jumping on. I gave a little brief about you, 10 years in network marketing. Please just give everybody who's got no idea about network marketing who you are and what you do.
Okay, cool. Yes, Paula, I am 55 in November. I can't believe it. Ridiculous.
You don't look 55.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I could tell you how much my trick. I could tell you my little secret.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 10 years with Juice Plus. My only experience of network marketing. Thankfully, I found my home straight away. But after being self-employed all my life, I've only ever worked for my parents before. But traditional business, which absolutely did a number on my stress levels, on my health, on debt, all of that kind of thing. Juice Plus found me when I needed it 10 years ago, when I really, really needed it for my health. And it's just turned everything around. And the last 10 years has gone in a flash, but absolutely amazing.
I just think it's so amazing you've been in the same business for 10 years, because it's really rare now, isn't it? Most people sort of chop and change, you get bored, you get stuck if you can't get promoted, but you've done it, you're still here with Juice Plus.
Yes, absolutely. And I never would change anything at all. It took me 2.5 years to reach National Marketing Director, but for one reason or another, that's where I've stayed. And that's cool, that's fine. But yeah, it's been an absolute whirlwind, really. As I say, 10 years, I can't believe it's actually been that long. But definitely my relationship with Juice Plus is one of my longest relationships. And actually my happiest. Even though I was married for 20 years, this is a happier relationship.
So we did obviously have a chat before we jumped on, and the topic that we were debating, talking about tonight was age in network marketing. Because if my mum's watching, hi mum, here's your shout out. I've spoke to my mum about this business so many times. She knows so many people. She's just been told she's going to have to go in for a knee surgery within the next year. And I'm just like screaming about this business. Oh my God, you could share your journey. And the thing she says, quite often to me is like, oh, you know, I'm older now and I need security and things like that. So you are going to be my like knight in shining armor tonight and just prove her wrong in every single way. So the question I'm going to say to you is like, so being somebody who is older and been in the business a longer amount of time, you've got the most amount of experience. Do you think that your age has like affected you in network marketing, or if anything, has it been, it hasn't affected you, it doesn't matter what age you are?
I truly don't think it does matter what age you are, but obviously it's our mindset. And if your mindset tells you that you're too old for it, then obviously you will feel that. Our minds tell us everything, don't they? Just in exactly the same way that our minds will say we're too young, we're too inexperienced, we shouldn't be settling down, we shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that, all of that bullshit. Our stories we just tell ourselves, and I think it's just it doesn't matter what age you are, it's your desire to be in charge of your life for a start. Obviously that's the most perfect thing about network marketing, is the fact that you can be in charge of your own life. You, as I say, my whole experience, I can't talk for anybody who is employed, because that wasn't my experience. I was brought up by entrepreneurial parents, and always my vision was you can literally do whatever. I saw their life of freedom, their life of choice, their way of designing their lives. So I went in, I followed that. But as I say, you know, I ended up with a ton of debt, ended up being so ill with the stress of all of that, the same time as that 20-year previous business, managing, I don't even know, probably 20 staff. It was in elderly care, so it was, you know, with vulnerable people. And, you know, you wore every hat. In tradition, you wear every hat. And it doesn't matter whether you're good or not at all of those different scenarios. You've got to do it. The buck stops with you. And you know, eventually 20 years on, that pressure just took its toll, whilst I was bringing up my 3 daughters, whilst I had a very difficult marriage. So when I realized, you know what, I'm not showing my girls the right way at all, I knew I needed to get rid of that stress out of my life. So the business went and my ex-husband went at the same time. Bye. Yeah, no, I'm obviously making light of it. It was very difficult at the time. And as I say, at that point, I had no clue about network marketing. I'd never heard of Juice Plus. It randomly came into my life. And as I say, I wasn't even looking for it. So it found me. And well, one of the first people I met was John Holowati, and him and I just hit it off. This is, you know, back in 2012. He was a SC, I think he was at the time, and him and I just hit it off. And I can't even remember what he said. I wasn't in a great place, as I say, physically and mentally at the time. I was getting over such bad depression and all of that. But I could see how, because the products had started helping me, I could see how I could help other people by talking to them about it. That's all I needed to know, was that all I needed to do was just share my experience. I'd never done sales before, so I didn't connect with the sales side of it. It was, I could just talk to other people and make a difference. And it was still working for myself, but protected within a big organization. So it was taking away all of those things that, you know, not having to wear all of the hats. So yeah, it just ticked the boxes, really. So actually I've gone off on a complete tangent there, but it was my desire to want to create something for myself. It was my desire to want to help other people. And it doesn't matter how old you are for that, because that's what it's all about. It's just wanting to improve your own life and improve the lives of others. And it doesn't matter how old you are for that.
Amazing. So because this is behind the scenes, I'm going to dig in a bit. So from what you've just said, some people will be thinking, well, if you're at rock bottom, you know, like you said, marriage wasn't great at the time, the business wasn't right, it's sort of like everything was tumbling down. How did you get yourself into the mindset of, okay, I'm going to invest in myself and take this massive jump? I don't know it. Like you said, you didn't, it's not a qualifications job, so you didn't know if you were going to be good at it or not. It did make sense to you, but you didn't know if you were going to be good. So how was it? Was it that conversation with John, like having someone that believed in you, that it was so simple that it made sense? Or like, what was it for you that was like, okay, like maybe things can't get any worse? Or
Probably, yeah, a lot of that. To be honest, a lot of it is a blur. But I think, as I say, by then I'd had a few weeks on the products by then, so I was starting to notice a difference. People were also starting to notice a difference in me, so those conversations were quite easy, and they were, oh well, I want some of that, I want some of that. So my first few experiences were all positive, and yes, I do even at the lowest times, I can always try and find that positive thing, and have a bit of faith and have a bit of vision, and just, I think I don't even know the conversation I had with John really. As I say, we just hit it off, but I think I just gave it a chance, and there wasn't a lot to lose for just giving it that chance. You know, it's not like you're investing thousands.
no.
I found the money for the products by giving up Diet Coke, my Diet
Amazing.
Coke. You know, just simply giving up that. I found the money for my products. I borrowed the money to sign up from my mum, because I didn't have the spare money. But I just, because it was so little, it was like, you know, that's a night out or a couple of takeaways a month or whatever it is, giving up those things to actually try and change my life. Well, that was, to me, was a no-brainer. Probably because, as I say, I've already have an entrepreneurial mind, to always want to look for an opportunity. You know, I'm a person who's open to an opportunity. Now, had somebody come knocking on my door though, saying, do you want to join network marketing? It might have been a different situation. I might have said no, got in my own way, because I'd never done it before.
Yeah.
But actually, you know, just the whole process for me was literally as it should be, the universe doing it absolutely right, falling in love with the products, falling in love with John, just knowing that there was a chance that I could do something good for myself, but for other people too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think everyone on my social media will probably know John's story anyway. And when you meet him, he is the most normal, down-to-earth, approachable person.
Yeah.
And when you think I think he's coming up to 11 years in network marketing in
Little bit
September.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's coming up to 11 years. Wow. So like two very successful people. You're both very chilled out, funny, happy people as well, and happy where you are. And I love the fact that you were saying, you know, you've stayed at National Marketing Director, because not everybody who joins network marketing has to go to the top. You can like just do one promotion or just join and be happy in the network marketing community, because it is fun. You do get to make lots of friends. And I do think it's important to say, like, as you get older, it is harder to make friends as well, especially if you're running a family and a house. Like, when do you actually get out and meet like-minded people, or, you know, nice, approachable people? When you go to a restaurant, you know, you're sitting at the table with who you're talking to. You're not necessarily talking to everyone in the restaurant. So thank you so much for sharing that. And then I'm going to go on to my second question, which you've touched on as well, and I think this is important because of how you've been brought up, about entrepreneurs. So on social media at the minute, entrepreneurs are 18-year-olds fresh coming out of university with all these degrees and brilliant ideas and reinventing the plug socket. And I like to think of us network marketers as entrepreneurs, because we create our own way to run our Juice Plus business. You know, there's a standard blueprint. These are the same products we sell to that all can sell to 28 different countries. But how we decide to display it, post it out on social media or do events is completely up to us. And I think that's quite entrepreneurial. So my question to you is, do you think you need to be like 18 entrepreneurial, or again, can it be any age?
Yeah, oh, for sure, it's any age, because yeah, as I say, you like you say, using social media is obviously an absolute gift. You'd be wrong to miss out on face to face, though. You know, and that might be a sticking point for younger people, because they might not have the confidence to do that. Whereas obviously you can be a lot more confident on social media, can't you? But
yeah.
Those people that you come into contact with on a day-to-day basis, absolutely, your friends, why not want to create a working, happy life with people who are in your life already, your best friends, your family, your hairdresser, whoever you come into contact with. You know, it's there for anybody and everybody who has that desire to change their lives and change the lives of other people for not a lot of money. You know, if you, like you say, many people have got an entrepreneurial mind, but it takes thousands to create a business from scratch. For it to then, in my experience, my last business, you know, failed with, you know, massive debt and all of that, you know, a heartache. Whereas this is, it's a no-brainer. You're part of a multi-billion-pound dollar company that's got your back, that does all of the shit things for you. And great time just in this lovely life, your shop window, like you say, we're living the life at the same time, aren't we? So we're getting healthy, we're having fun, we're honestly, I won't delve too deeply into it, but the business just, you know, it's not just the physical effect that the products had. It was the mental and emotional support that like you say, the team, the community, the company gave me when I was at my lowest. And, you know, I bumped along for years at a very low point in myself with what was going on in my life. And I honestly don't know where I would be without the company for that. You know, not just the money is fabulous. Obviously that gave me lots of choices, but personally, and the things that myself and my daughters went through, as I say, if I didn't have the support of the community and the company, I wouldn't have been able to hold down a job for a start, just because of how things were. Just so much, you know, that just people just don't understand until you're actually how supportive the community is and how fantastic it is. And it literally can help you become whoever you want to be. Again, a very hidden thing that people don't talk about or don't know about is the self-development. You know, it just goes hand in hand with this business. You know, we automatically start thinking of the law of attraction. We start dreaming, we start having big goals and big visions, and nobody says no to you. You know, that within the company, you know, that we all have that ability. We pull it out of each other, that belief in each other, and it's phenomenal. I've never known anything like it anywhere ever. And you know, that's priceless, absolutely priceless. I just, like you were saying about your mum, you want your mum to get involved. I want my girls to get involved, you know. Why not? No, it really annoys them, really pisses them off. The mom, sharp, you know, stop going on about Juice Plus. One day you will go, oh yeah, okay, sign me up now. Yeah, that's it. Because but everybody has to be ready. It has to be their time, doesn't it? So as long as they're sharing it and sharing the good news, well, that's up to you. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make it.
Excellent. So I'm gonna play a little game with you now, because I think you've given us loads of golden nuggets there for people to take away. Now this is quite competitive, and John is meant to be on the social sofa in the next couple of weeks, so you need to make sure you stay above him on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
and he's coming up to his anniversary. So I'm going to do a little warm-up game. This is word association. So I'm going to say a word, and then you just say whatever word comes to your head.
Right, menopause brain. We'll declare menopause brain.
It's behind the scenes, so it doesn't matter. Whatever comes out, comes out. I've picked quite nice ones, actually, so I hope it's nothing triggering. Okay, let's go for it. So the first one is sunshine.
Oh my God, happiness.
Money.
Choices.
Age.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Exercise.
Oh, endorphins.
Vision boards.
Oh, exciting.
Events.
Hugfest.
Yes, love that. Cheese.
Oh, the best. The best.
We are so similar. Travel.
Oh, adventure.
Facebook.
Shop window.
And laughter.
Oh, medicine.
Love that. Excellent. So that's your little warm up. Now we're going to try and get you to the top of the social sofa leaderboard. I will let you know that Erin Phillips is currently at the top still. Do you know Erin?
I do, yeah.
Excellent. Right, let's get competitive. She's still at the top with 35. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to say, Paula, your topic is, and then I will say the word. As soon as I say the word, I will start my 60-second timer.
Oh
then
my
you've
God.
got 60 seconds to say as many words as you can to do with my topic.
Oh my God. Right. Is there
Do you
a
want a
prize?
minute? Just have a drink of water, take a minute, laugh it out. Okay. So I'm building the suspense. Okay, right. Paula, your topic is being a mum.
Oh my gosh. The best. Adventure, blessing, happiness, love, heartache, hard, challenging, wonderful, exciting, expensive,
Yeah.
fun, laughter, oh my Lord, just, oh gosh, can't think of any other words.
As soon as you put people on the spot, they just get stuck. You've got 20 seconds.
Have I said blessings, friendship, support, best friends, grandchildren.
That's it. You're done. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's amazing. That puts you 4th on the leaderboard. Amazing. Paula, thank you so much for jumping on with me today. I can't wait to catch up with you at an event and be at the Hug Fest with you.
Yes.
But I look forward to speaking to you soon, and no doubt I'm going to speak to you after this call anyway. But thank you for jumping on.
Brilliant. Thanks so much.
Take care. Lots of love. Bye.